Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Alter Ego Male Edition. I'm Zach, Sillius Zinc, and with me I have...
And I am SCT 18 or SCT 3. Yay, and I'm back. Woohoo, so cool.
Alright. So, yeah, basically we've had some problems with the recording. We did a set that was like a couple hours long, actually, and that didn't record at all. So, yeah, we're starting back here. There's some problems with the stats, like they've basically been reset to what they were, because I just started at childhood. But they really don't affect the game that much, and you guys won't notice the difference. So,
so I will be the second one, because before me now is Phoenix, I think. You're going to upload her episode first?
No, I'm going to upload yours first, but some of hers will be uploaded by the time this gets thrown up, so...
Oh my goodness, I think I did some spoilers there, I'm so sorry.
Anyway... So yeah, we're going to start here at the top so we get some new questions, and yeah, so let's get this show on the road.
Yep, I'm ready.
Alright. Mary Jane Jones is one of those friends who really knows how to be one of the guys. She's been a good friend of yours since 3rd grade. You're not supposed to be in 3rd grade yet because we just started childhood, but whatever. You would like to ask her to the school dance, except for one problem. She is 6 inches taller than you. Holy cow, you must be really short.
Whoa.
You can be self-conscious or self-assured.
I'm self-assured because I'm proud of my height.
Of your shortness. Alright. You can ask her to the dance, or you cannot ask her to the dance.
I'm going to ask her to the dance if she's Swedish. I hope so.
She doesn't sound very Swedish, but whatever. Of course, you have a fantastic time. You make fun of everyone who is stupid enough to comment on the difference in your size. And 5 years after the dance, Mary Jane becomes a $3 million a year model. Wait, 5 years after the dance? It was, what, 3rd grade? That means she's 13. Holy cow!
Yeah, to start the young, you know. Wow.
Anyway.
What? Does that mean I'm pretty popular now? Huh? That's cool.
I guess. Oh, this episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. Fantastic.
Oh.
Right off the bat.
Oh, no. Okay.
Alright. Robbie Starker. Okay, Robbie Starker always gets his father's girly mags out whenever friends come over to visit. Because, you know, why not? Today he is entertaining you and some other friends when he suggests you try something new. Okay,
oh my goodness, this can go wrong.
This is venturing into sort of a gay territory now.
Whoa.
But whatever.
Yeah.
You try something new. He explains that if you rub yourself down there... Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness, don't go to that subject, no.
Oh. While looking...
Okay.
This is... I'm not sure if this has more dignity or less dignity than Phoenix's episode like this.
This can either go horribly wrong or it can go very good, I'm not sure.
While looking... Alright, anyway, if you rub yourself down there, in quotation marks, while looking at the pictures, something really great happens.
Okay.
Everyone seems to think it's a good idea. I could see that. You can be embarrassed, anxious/afraid, or aroused.
What is aroused?
Turned on. It's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm aroused.
It's the way you get around Swedish girls. That's aroused.
Okay, yeah, then I think aroused then. That makes sense.
You can leave or do what everyone else does.
I think I have enough, so I'll leave. I mean, like...
You're aroused, but you're leaving.
Oh, no, that would be a legal answer, I think.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, no! You can get away with it. Alright, in the privacy of your own room, you do it again. It turns out to be quite a bit of fun. Yes, I can see why you wouldn't want to be part of the giant circle jerk. That does make sense. But anyway, all of a sudden, your body begins to shudder and you wet yourself a little.
Wow.
Good job. Is this supposed to happen? I think everyone wonders that.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
same here. I'm not sure.
Yes, it is supposed to happen, and even though no one will admit it, almost everyone does it. It's called masturbation. Level up.
Yeah. Okay. We go right to business. Wow.
That is quite a bit odder than Phoenix's masturbation episode, but you know
Oh,
what?
wow.
The people haven't gotten to see that yet. So, you know.
No. Oh my goodness, this is kind of embarrassing.
Moving on. Oh,
Yeah.
come on! Okay, so maybe the boys episode does contain just as much subject matter of a sexual nature.
Okay.
Phoenix has got about 50 of these. It's insane.
Wow. Oh, the people that made this game must be kind of sexual people. Wow.
Alright. At a party at the house of one of your friends, Linda Martels, aka the most incredible fox in the 8th grade, which you're not in yet.
That was awesome.
Anyway, asks you to be her partner in a game that some of the kids are playing. The game is called 7 Minutes in Heaven. It is played like this. All of the couples find a place to be comfortable in a very large room. Someone is in charge of working the lights. When the lights go out, the couples make out and stuff for 7 minutes.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Once again,
This
I
is gonna get
reiterate,
focused.
I must not have gotten invited to any of the right parties back in 8th grade. But whatever.
Yeah, I think so here too.
When the lights get turned back on, the couples can either stay with each other or switch partners. You can be aroused, again, or disinterested.
Aroused.
You can accept or reject.
Well, I hope I'm not going to die of AIDS or anything. I think I'm going to say accept.
You get AIDS and die.
You never know.
That would be an awesome caption to have come up. But, you know, whatever.
Well,
The two of you get comfortable, and the lights go off. Linda pulls you close and presses her lips against yours. You can
wow.
become more aggressive or kiss her for a bit before trying anything else.
But I think if I only think it is a girl and it is a boy, because the lights is off, oh my goodness. Okay, I start kissing more.
So, wait, are you going to become more aggressive, or are you just going to kiss her for a bit?
Oh yeah. Oh, aggressive.
Of course.
Yeah, I can get a little aggressive.
This is how Stein Eric woos women.
Yeah.
What do you decide to do? You can give her a French kiss, try to touch her on the outside of her blouse, or nibble on her ear. Nibbling on the ear. That is so weird. Why does that keep coming up?
How old am I?
I think you're actually like 6 or something at this point.
Wow.
But you're supposed to be in 8th grade.
I am kind of nice, so I'm going to try to give her a French kiss.
Alright. All of a sudden, Linda cries out, "Gross! You are mortified."
Wow.
But guys who have had her as a partner before know just what happened. You get their sympathy. But as far as Linda is concerned, your time is up. Next! Yeah, okay, dude,
Nice.
if a girl is slutty enough to suggest something like that, she's not going to react that way when you try and do anything. But anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
Everyone...
I mean, like, she would have said no anyway. I mean, like... Wow. Yeah.
Every one of your friends has a new turbo power mud jumper dirt bike, a kind of bicycle. You are being left out of Saturday morning bike trips, and your friends call you a baby because you have one of those regular sissy bikes. You can be unconcerned about what friends think, or motivated to get that bike no matter what.
No, I'm my own style, so I say I do what I want. I don't care what others do.
You can forget about that group of friends, steal a dirt bike, or try to find a way to earn the dirt bike.
I steal it.
You're gonna steal it. You're unconcerned, but you're gonna steal. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. You have made an inappropriate response. Please choose again.
Okay. What other? Yeah, I take that leave the friends. Yeah, but I'm not going to take that work for getting the bike. I'm going to take that leave the friends.
You are obviously not the type who is easily influenced by peer pressure. Perhaps it is not worth the effort right now. Many people say that you are the type of person who marches to the beat of a different drummer. Do you think they are right? Yes or no?
Well, I never heard that before, but yes, maybe. Okay, yes.
You should also know that they use this expression as a nice way of describing people who are short a marble or two.
Wow.
You are sitting in the car with Dad, warming it up. You're warming it up when the phone rings and he has to go inside to take the call. You look at the keys dangling from the ignition switch and hear the purr of the engine. No one would notice if you moved the car a little and jumped back in your seat before Dad returns.
This is a situation.
This is a monumentally stupid plan. You can be daring or not an idiot. Oh, sorry, safe.
Okay. I can be safe or
daring.
I'm going to be safe. Because if I go in front of the car, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah, probably. You can move the car or keep still.
Keep still.
Reflecting on the possible consequences of your behavior is a sign of developing impulse control. You will have plenty of opportunities to wreck the family car later, under more legitimate circumstances. It is springtime, and love is in the air. You have been thinking about Susie Marsh night and day, and have finally mustered the courage to write her a love letter. Susie is every boy's dream. I thought the last girlfriend was every boy's... whatever. She is only 10. Oh, so you move from, making... from French kissing the 13-year-old to the 10-year-old. What is wrong with you?
Start young. You have to start young, you know?
Whatever.
I mean, it's cool to experience.
But she has the body of an 11-year-old. Oh, well, of course.
Wow,
you have...
that can...
you have...
I don't want to know about that.
You have the letter in your hand. You can be confident or hesitant.
Confident.
You can throw the note away, give the note to her friend to deliver, leave it in her book, or walk right up to her and give it to her.
Yeah, if it would be in real life in my younger age, I would probably give it to a friend, but since I'm trying to be kind of cool, I think I just walk up there.
I like your style. According to your status sheet, social skills are strong. Susie is flattered, but regrets to inform you that you are simply not her type. How do you feel about this? No biggie, or I'm crushed?
I don't really care, so it's okay.
I thought so. There are plenty of fish in the sea. At least you gave it your best shot. Next time, try a more direct approach. Your handwriting is horrible.
Oh, that one was good. Well.
Oh, more sexual. Good. You are at the beach one day when an older but very beautiful lady notices that your back is red and peeling. She asks if you want her to rub some cream on your back. You can be embarrassed or thankful.
I hope this is not a situation where I can die. I don't know, maybe she's a crazy maniac or something.
I think you can outfight her.
Okay, I can, yeah, she can rub my back. If she's hot, it's okay.
So you're thankful.
Yeah.
And you'll say okay.
Yes.
Some people are brought up never to impose on others, even when they offer help. Fortunately, you have learned that accepting help is okay and even necessary for survival. The lady's hands are soft and gentle. You kind of wish she wouldn't stop. All of a sudden, you feel a very unusual... Oh, boy. You feel a very unusual sensation in your bathing suit. An unexpected erection.
Oh my goodness. Am I only 6 years old and already? That's kind of awesome.
How embarrassing. You can ignore it or excuse yourself and jump in the water.
If I jump in the water, I mean, like, then all the girls can see everything. Well, yeah, I jump in the water.
You're gonna jump in the water.
Yeah, maybe it's cool things down.
You say thank you very much and leap into the water, hoping to hide yourself. These little surprises happen all the time at your age. Now you don't appreciate them, but when you are much older, you'll want them back. People never seem to be satisfied.
That's good.
There is an elderly woman. Oh, this isn't a sexual one, just so you know. There is an elderly woman who lives in a house up the street. Everyone calls her the witch.
Oh, yeah, I think we have.
Have we done this one? We might have.
I think so.
Some people say she's really paranoid, calling the cops on kids all the time, and screaming out the window even when there is nobody there. At night she keeps her lights on all the time and sits looking out the window. For the past few days, the lights have been off. Some of the kids think she's dead, or that she's just dead in there or something. They jump in front of her house and sing "Ding Dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead," and laugh.
Wow.
You can be sad or happy.
I can be going to take happy this time.
We're gonna be happy this time. You can sing it with everyone else, or try to see if anything is wrong.
I will sing with everyone.
Steineric is a douchebag this time around.
Yeah.
Sometimes children don't realize how mean they can be. The woman can hear you taunting her outside and spends her days crying, wishing for her life to come to a peaceful end. Then she could be with the people whom she loved and who loved her.
No, I can't.
3 weeks later, she really does pass away. Almost no one in the neighborhood notices.
Wow, that was sad. Wow.
A neighbor approaches you and asks if you would like to make some extra money, doing yard work. You evaluate the job. It is back-breaking work for a $5 per week payoff. You can be interested or disinterested.
This, I think it is, I can die. Maybe it's going to sell me at the street or something.
I think it's yard work, but, you know.
Yeah, I say I want the money because I need it, so.
Hey, you know what? You've already done that kind of work before. I'm just saying, you know, if you remember Saints Row 2. Anyway, you can accept the responsibility or reject the responsibility.
Are you serious? What's that? Did I sell myself? Oh no.
Well, are you going to accept or reject?
I can accept it.
Alright, after your third week of work, your friends plan a trip to the mall and ask if you would like to come along. Jamie's mother will be driving, but the trip will occur during the time when you usually do the yard work. There is no way you can squeeze the two events in on the same day. You still want to do a good job on the lawn. You can refuse the trip to the mall, do a quick job on the lawn and hope no one notices, or ask your neighbor if he would mind not having his lawn done.
The second one, work on the lawn.
Quickly, and hope no one notices?
Is that good?
Well, it means you'll do a really bad job and then go to the mall afterwards.
I will ask the man, because then I have responsibility.
He doesn't mind. He simply asks your best friend, who is happy to take the job and the money. He does a much better job on the lawn and gets the job full-time. You are replaced.
What? That was a bad friend? Wow.
You ask Mom if you can climb the big rock in the park with a group of friends. She says no.
I'm going to die. No.
You can be obedient, defiant, or crafty.
Yeah, the first one.
You can go anyway, stay home, or ask Dad.
I'll ask Dad.
You made an inappropriate response. You can choose to be crafty instead, or you can select a different action.
Crafty.
Dad says, "Sure, son, just be careful. You can have second thoughts or go."
I can hit my head and then not.
Oh, come on, man up! You can die just
Okay.
walking down the street.
You just have to save, okay?
Fine, we're going.
Okay.
It is a beautiful day. You and your friends are having a great time at the top of the rock. You and your friends get silly and start to push each other, each claiming, I'm king of the hill. One of your friends pushes you a bit too hard, and you begin to slip off the rock. For a moment,
no.
it looks like... it looks as if you can regain your balance, but you don't. You tumble off the rock and fractures your skull in three places. But you're
Wow.
still alive.
Oh, thank goodness.
The latest craze is wearing a dog collar around your neck with a T-shirt proclaiming your dog name. You have just spent $5 on a shirt that says Fifi Rex and the Mad Mongrel, and have borrowed one of your dog's collars. On the way out of the house, your mother says, "Do you think you're going to school with that ridiculous getup on?" You can be attentive or inattentive.
Intended.
Wait, attentive or inattentive?
Intended.
That's not one of the options. Attentive or inattentive?
I'm tempted then. The first one.
The first one, okay.
I can't say it right.
You can walk back into your room and put on regular clothes, or you can walk out of the house quickly, making believe you don't hear her.
I will go out quickly. I want to have my own style. It's like that. My parents is not going to.
You're going to look like an ass. Okay. I think you made an inappropriate choice, though, because, yeah, you were attentive. So do you want to become inattentive, or do you want to put on the clothes of a regular human being?
Okay, I will put on the clothes as a regular human being.
When you are back,
like,
when you are back in there, you can put on regular clothes and hide the old ones to change into later at school, or change and forget about the outfit.
First.
As you walk out of the house this time, your mother says, "That's better, dear. Sometimes I don't know what gets into that head of yours." Later that day, the principal calls all the parents of children that have worn dog mania outfits to school. When your mother is called, she says that she is sure the principal is mistaken. He asks if there is the possibility that there could be two Fifi Rex the Mad Mongrel t-shirt wearers in the neighborhood. Your mother is mortified. You are forced to eat your meals from a special dog dish with your dog name written on it for the next 3 days.
What? It was just an outfit? Oh my god. Wow, this is so weird.
Well, it was just an outfit that made you look like an idiot. You're wearing... you have no
isn't that
sense of
heavy
style.
metal style?
No, it's idiot style. There's a difference.
Oh, okay.
Who
I
is-
thought it was heavy metal style.
Okay. Who is the founder of modern chemistry? I thought it was... We already did all these. I thought it was Louis Pasteur before, the inventor of pasteurization, but that turned out to be incorrect. So, I'm not sure which
You
of
have
these...
to take those. I have no clue of these hard questions.
I don't know, I guess this one. I have no idea.
Just shirts and goggle.
I'm pretty sure it's Pasteur, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I think I got it right, and Phoenix got it right, rather. I got it wrong, I think. Anyway, who is the founder of modern psychology? It's Sigmund Freud. It's the first American in space. Alan Shepard, Gus Grisham, or John Glenn. I think it's Alan Shepard.
Yeah, makes sense.
Who is the inventor of the telegraph? It's S. Morse. Who was the Austrian-born founder of the Ethical Culture Society? Adler, Wundt, or Techtler? I think it was Adler. I'm correct.
You're too smart for this game.
Who takes over as president if both the president and vice president die? It's the Speaker of the House.
Okay.
And that's it.
Awesome. You're really smart.
Alright.
Wow.
That
Someone
chemistry
has to
one.
do the questions.
That chemistry one really annoys me.
Yeah, I understand. But then it just has to be one then. And that has to be the one that you have answered wrong, so...
Oh well. Anyway. The family dog has been acting a little peculiar lately, and no one can figure out why. Some of your fellow family members suggest that maybe he should be given away, or worse, put to sleep. Dad delivers an ultimatum. The dog must shape up or ship out. You are the only one in the house who can take the responsibility for getting him back into shape. You can feel like taking on the responsibility, or not feel like taking on the responsibility.
I'm not going to take on the responsibility.
You can train the dog or not.
What?
You can train the dog or not.
I'm not going to train the dog.
The situation with the dog gets worse and worse. Finally, it is put to sleep. I guess he wasn't important enough to you to keep after. Several weeks later, your mom admits to feeling lonely without a dog in the house, and you get another.
What? Oh, that was nice. Yay.
A very aggressive boy starts an argument with you and challenges you to a fight after school. This time, maybe you'll listen to what I tell you during the fight, and it might turn out a little better. You guys didn't get to see it, folks, but the first time we recorded this, Steiner didn't listen to my advice and got the crap beat out of him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everyone whispers about the big fight. It looks like there will be a large crowd watching. You can be frightened, tough, or unaffected.
Tough.
You can show up after school or not.
If I show up, the point then is that I'm going to be beat up. If I don't, I don't know what's going to happen.
We're gonna show up and you're gonna listen to me this time, damn it.
Okay.
I'm taking the reins this time. The boy shoves you hard in the shoulders, knocking you off balance. He punches you in the face and neck. He's much more used to this kind of thing than you are. Suddenly, you see that he has left himself open in the face and stomach areas. Now, Stein Eric would have you try and punch his stomach, which does nothing. We're gonna swing at his face. Your fist makes firm contact with the boy's nose. He reels back and falls on the floor. As you stand there, breathing heavily, you watch him get up. The crowd is cheering you on. The boy staggers to his feet and is being laughed at by everyone. The boy starts crying and runs away. Boom!
That was awesome. You're probably a fighter. You knew that.
I know how to take a guy down.
That's good. Well, I lost it, but you won. That's good.
Alright. Mr. Quincy is the toughest teacher in your school. Punch him in the face, too. Oh, no. One day, you forget to put your homework in with the rest of your items you need for school. Quincy asks where your homework is. You tell him you forgot it. He says, come on now. You can be more creative than that. Why don't you tell me something more believable, like Mr. Quincy? I did my homework, but the dog threw up on it. Everyone in class laughs hard at your expense. Mr. Quincy gives you a punishment assignment to do in addition to the work you have not handed in. He says, what have you got to say for yourself now, mister? You can be angry, depressed, or unaffected.
Unaffected. I don't really care.
You can swear at him, you can do nothing, or you can enlist your mother's help.
I'm going to be angry at him. I mean, like, he's kind of annoying, so...
Alright, Stein Eric is unaffected, but has chosen to make the situation worse. You have made an inappropriate response, so you can...
Oh, of course.
You have to choose a different mood or a different action.
A different action.
Okay. You can say nothing or try and enlist your mother's help.
I would say nothing.
You're not going to try and get your mother's help?
I mean, like, okay, yeah, let's try that, then.
Oh, you can't do that either. Okay, so I guess we're going to say nothing.
Okay.
You must think that jerks like this are not worth getting upset about. This may be true, but the fact is you let him belittle you. If this happens enough times without you behaving assertively, you will develop a poor attitude about yourself and expect this kind of treatment from everyone.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Although I think you could stand to be a little less aggressive, since in the last episode you were punching babies. But...
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
That was because he was kind of saying bad words to me and stuff.
No, he was just sitting there and you began to punch him. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's finish this episode and then end this part. Alright. You just received $25 as a present. Your mother tells you that you can either put it in your own piggy bank or give it to her to hold for you. You can be trusting or suspicious.
Suspicious. Because I remember last time she was,
You can give up the money or save it yourself.
I'll save it myself.
You don't have the self-control to spend it wisely. You run out of money and ask your mother for more to go to the movies. She says, if you would have given me the money in the first place, you would still have some left for the movies. You'll have to stay home now.
Oh, I did probably take the same like I took last time, I'm not sure. Whatever.
Oh, more sexual nature. You
Okay.
are in the house alone while you are exploring the drawers. You notice a stack of Playboy magazines underneath a pile of clothing. You can be interested or disinterested.
Interesting.
You can examine the magazines or put them away.
Examine them.
The middle page folds out and to show a woman with dark hair and very large breasts sitting on the edge of a bed and combing her hair. Her legs are apart. What is your reaction to this? You can be aroused, again, confused, or disinterested.
I'm confused.
Confused. Setw's confused.
I mean, like, I'm only 6 years old.
You ask yourself many questions. Do all women look like this? How old do you have to get before meeting someone like this? What is this strange feeling I have in my pants?
Wow.
You can't
Go right to business.
take out the centerfold and keep it or leave it alone.
I will keep it.
The centerfold girl becomes your favorite fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. You may find it hard to believe, but women like this only exist in Fantasyland. You almost never meet them at the bus stop or in the supermarket. Alright. So, that's it for this part of Let's Play Alter Ego Male. And we'll be right back in the next episode, where we will continue Stein Erik's sexual misadventures and hopefully get through childhood. Because, you may notice we're not very exciting during this part. It's because we've kind of already done all these already.
We have done them already, so...
Yeah. So,
And last time I killed my friend, too.
yeah, Stein Erik's killed a lot of people in his time. But anyway, we'll see you later. And, yeah. Kiss, kiss.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.
Right.